guys, it's your boy Jeremy back. Hey, so today you're just gonna see the gameplay. FYI, if any of you guys watch 504 Gamer, this is kind of where I got the idea from. I'm not trying to copy him. I actually do disagree with him in some places, but so this is kind of the idea of what he did. He made the 2017-18 predictions for the year. Now, since I'm going all the way into the playoffs, and I think that's going to take a little longer than I would hope, I'm just doing the East today. Because personally, I do think the East will be weaker. But so I'm going to go from bottom to top. So from the bottom, no surprise, I have the Brooklyn Nets going 30-52. Last year they went like 21-61 or something like really bad, 20-62. But they got D'Angelo Russell. I know they did get rid of, what's his name, Brook Lopez. And they did get Timofey Mozgov. Yeah, they don't have a backup center. They're just not going to be good. If they win those games, it's just going to be lucky wins. But I just don't think they're going to go on those huge losing streaks like they did. So, next up, now when I wrote this down, originally, I had the Magic going last, but this is like right before I was going to record this, I heard that Chris Smooth put out a video saying that Jonathan Simmons just went to the Magic. So I'm like, oh crap, they can't be last. So I'm like, they're 14th for me, 34-48. Just Jonathan Simmons is that just much of a big, not playmaker, but just difference maker. And I went to an Orlando Magic game, and Elfrid Payton did show potential, but I just don't think he's there yet. Now, next up, at 13th, I have the Indiana Pacers going 35-47. I know you guys are probably like, but bro, Duder Gaming, what the heck are you doing right now? It's just Indiana's team was a young Miles Turner and Paul George. Paul George completely carried that team. Like, no joke. He did. They got the 7th seed because of Paul George. So, yes, they do have Lance Stevenson. Heck, he might have left for all I remember, but I think he stays. But they got Victor Oladipo and Domantas Sabonis. Not saying they're bad players, but they're not good value-wise. So I think this team's definitely in rebuild mode. But next up at number 12, I have the Bulls. Now, I have them going 36-46, but I know people are going to be like, but bro, they got Dwayne Wade. Yeah, I don't think Dwayne Wade's very happy with this situation. It's like, they got Zach LaVine, Lauri Markkanen, and Chris Dunn. Now, I'm a Timberwolves fan. I've gone to some games. Whenever I see Chris Dunn there, he is a piece of crap. I don't know why. He plays terrible. The game I went to against the Magic, he got crossed up like really badly. I remember Elfrid Payton was at. He just did a simple crossover move. Chris Dunn went flying, did the Blake Griffin Superman move. So honestly, I think they're going to go 36-46. Hopefully get a good pick. And Lauri Markkanen didn't get and they gave up their 16th pick in that thing too, which I know a lot of people are mad. But they got Lauri Markkanen, who hasn't even played a single NBA game. And at 11, I have the New York Knicks, also going 36-46, same as the Bulls, but I think they would get the tiebreaker. Now, this is, if Carmelo Anthony does get traded, it was not when I was, making the plan, and while I'm doing the voiceover, it was not then. If he got traded or went somewhere else, he just went somewhere else. But Kristaps Porzingis is just getting a year older, a year better, and they got rid of Phil Jackson. Now, here's something that I have to say. I know people are going to be like, Jeremy, like, bro, what the heck? But I think Phil Jackson should go to Cleveland because he's dealt with all-star, best players. Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan. I think he should be going to Cleveland. I think he's dealt with it. Carmelo Anthony's not one of those players. And it's both, not exactly LA, but Chicago it's still a pretty big market, but it's definitely a lot less than New York. So I think Phil Jackson should go to what was I gonna say, Cavs. But I have the New York Knicks. Just Kristaps unicorn's just gonna get a year better. Simple. Number 10, I have the Philadelphia 76ers. Yes, I do trust in the process, but it's injuries. They're going 37-45. That's a big jump. They were, heck, that's like a 9-game jump, I think. Yeah, 9-game jump. 9-game jump. So I feel like one of their guys is gonna get like at least minor injury and miss a good amount. Like I feel like Ben Simmons might. Joel Embiid shouldn't get injuries. I know knees don't get better with injuries and age, but still, he's kind of not toward his prime, but he's getting kind of towards it. Even though he said they were going to make the playoffs, I don't think they were. He said they were going to be NBA champs, which I don't believe. Number 9, I have the Atlanta Hawks going 39-43. Yes, they did get rid of Paul Millsap. Now, I don't think this is going to be a super big downgrade. They also got rid of Tim Hardaway, I know. But Dennis Schroeder, I watched all the games that I saw of him. He seemed like he could be a legitimate player. And they also got Mike Muscala. Moose, he's a three-point shooter. You got Kent Bazemore, he's a good role player. I know he's obviously in the starting lineup, but I think this team will exceed expectations from everybody being like, oh, they're going to be bottom 5 seed, So, I truly think they'll exceed that. So now we're getting into the playoffs. So, number 8. I have the Charlotte Hornets going 42-40. Yes, I have the Hornets finally making the playoffs. I know they made them like 2 years ago. Heck, they had a pretty good series against the 3rd seed. But Kemba Walker's entering his prime. He's got to do it. They did get Dwight Howard, who's a competent big man. I think they won the trade with the Marco Bellinelli and the other guy, Miles Plumlee. I definitely think they won that trade. They also sent a pick. Heck, didn't you guys see them on like Twitter sending like what the trade was? Not like what it actually was, but like 2016 trade top 3 or like top 3 tweet, something like that. So I have them going 42-40. I think they will make the playoffs. At number 7, I got the Detroit Pistons going 43-39. Now, I know they got rid of Contavious Caldwell-Pope. I know that. But Reggie Jackson, this guy is so streaky. I bet he better be in the gym working to be consistent. The dude might have those 6-point games shooting like making 2 shots and 2 free throws, like 2 for 12, some really bad game and whatnot. But they do have Andre Drummond, who I think it was 2 years ago when Steph Curry I think it was when Steph Curry won the 2nd MVP. Towards the start of the season, Andre Drummond was averaging 20-20. So I think that's really good for them. Yeah. So, and they got Avery Bradley for pretty much a bag of chips, So, no. Sorry, they had Marcus Morris or Markieff. I can never get those two right. But so they did give away something, but it's Avery Bradley's better. Let's be honest. Then at number 6, I have the Miami Heat going 47-34. Now, I know there's going to be people that are going to be like, they should be higher, they should be lower, but these next seeds are pretty close. 6, 5, and 4 are within 2 games of each other. And then, so at 6, I got the Miami Heat going 47-34. I remember at the start of the year, they were 11-30. Then their second half of the season, they played great basketball. They were on track for a 60-win season. Now, no, I do not think they're going to have 60 wins. They just got Kelly Olynyk, which I remember I've only watched him once. He played good. Honestly, he didn't have, a lot of skill. All he did was get wide open shots because the other team cannot play defense. But, Yeah, he would just get wide open shots and make them. Heck, it might have been against the Wizards. Yeah, it was Game 7 actually. So, I have them going at 6. Number 5, I have the Toronto Raptors going 48-34. As I told you, these next seeds are going to be close. That's only one game ahead of the Heat. But Toronto, they still got DeMar DeRozan, Kyle Lowry. I know they're like best buds, but they didn't really get anybody, any big names. They still got Serge Ibaka, still got PJ Tucker. They probably let some guys go. So I really don't think they're going to be doing any better. But number 4, the Milwaukee Bucks. I am hyped up for this team. Now, I am a Minnesota fan. I pretty much don't like any Wisconsin sports, to be honest. It's because I am probably one of the biggest Viking fans that I know. Hardcore, like, in my dresser, I have, like, at least 5 jerseys and, like, 3 sweaters that are all Vikings related. And, like, every day at school, I always wear, like, a Vikings clothing. All my friends talk about it. But, so I'm just not a fan of Green Bay, which is Wisconsin. But I still think the Milwaukee Bucks will do good. Well, they got Giannis Antetokounmpo. And when I was recording this, making a plan, I knew about Derrick Rose going there. So I'm like, oh crap, Derrick Rose. I know he might not fit well with Giannis, but I think it will work out. I think Derrick Rose will be in the gym working on his shot. I definitely think that. And they got Thon Maker, not Contavious, Chris Middleton, Jabari Parker, and they got Greg Monroe that can come off the bench. He's a quality bench player. So, but at number 3, I got the Washington Wizards going 52-30. They played great basketball last year. I remember watching. I thought they were going to win that Game 7, but they just let Kelly Olynyk get like 20 wide open shots. And they gave the Cavaliers in the regular season a run for their money every game, pretty much. I think there's only one game they didn't. And the Cavaliers just won by a lot. So, yeah. But at number 2, I have the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, if you guys watch Peyton Manning on the ESPYs, you saw that he was making jokes, about Kevin Durant, but he also said this line saying, oh, yeah, it doesn't matter what's winning. Just like the NBA regular season. It's completely, true, I guess. You just need to get an okay seed, then you can make the finals. So I don't think the Cavs will be trying as hard, but I have them going 53-29. Wizards are one game behind them. I just think the Cavs will kind of fight for that second spot. They might fight for the first, but I don't think they really care. They didn't really get better, but I don't remember them getting any worse either. I think the NBA will make some rules though about the sitting players, But number 1, I have the Boston Celtics, obviously. Yes, they did get rid of Avery Bradley, but they still got Jay Crowder, they can play at the 4. They got Marcus or Markieff Morris, and then they also IT, but Gordon Hayward, and then Al Horford. That's who I was trying to think of. So they got better than last year. I have them going 4 games better. So yeah, that's my regular season stuff. So in the playoffs, I have Boston against the Charlotte Hornets, and I have Boston winning 4 in 5 games because I think Kemba Walker will go off. Then in the round right below them, I have Milwaukee and Toronto, the 4th and 5th seed. I have Milwaukee winning 4-2. Now the Raptors did the same thing, but the other way around. They won in 6, but still, I think Milwaukee will be better. And then on the down there, in the 3 and 6 seed, Wizards and Heat, I have Wizards beating them in 6. I do think the Heat will play good basketball, but the Wizards, yeah. Cavs sweep Detroit, no question. Cavs and Wizards, I have the Cavs winning in 6 games, but it could go to 7, and I would not be surprised. Then I have Boston and Milwaukee going to a 7-game series, but I have Boston winning. I wouldn't be surprised if it went either way. But in the Eastern Conference Finals, I have the Cavs winning in 6 games. It could go to 7, but I kind of doubt it. But so in my finals, I have Cavs against my next video where I will make the Western Conference. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for the season. Those are my predictions. You can watch the video back and forth, try to repeat it. I will go back and see if I'm right. But I will see ya.